to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm Natalie. I'm an empath, an intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the general monthly reading for the sign of Libra for June 2017. So first things first, I'm going to light my candle from intuitivecandles.com. And I don't know where my lid went to, so I can't show you the lid. But anyway, these are 100% soy-based candles. They're not harmful to your health in any way. When the wax melts down, you're given a reveal. It's wrapped in tin foil. You receive it. I'm wearing some of them now. Beautiful stones and minerals and gems, and this is amazing stuff. This smells beautiful. This is called Down by the Bay. That's what I'm burning this week for these readings, is Down by the Bay. That's intuitivecandles.com. I keep meaning to put a link for them on the page. Alright, so today I had fun pertaining to my smudges. I just took, because I usually just take cedar and I've got it in a basket and I trim it into the bowl, and then I trim some sweetgrass and trim some sage and whatnot. But what I did today was I got a great big honkin' bowl, big one. And I took the time and I made myself a potpourri, so that's what we've got here. It's all those ingredients. They all come out of one bowl. And I'm just adding a smidgen of tobacco here. That's a highly sacred gift in this indigenous custom. Those of you that need to know what a smudge is, please Google it. Smudge. S-M-U-D-G-E. Alright, so we're going to get our energies all cleaned and get some balance going here. Come on now. To make a liar of me. You guys have been burning really, really well. I'm getting a good smudge up here lately. Too good almost. Oh, this one doesn't want to go at all. Ugh. You're kidding me. Come on. I'm going to take more than one match tonight. Burn, baby, burn. Come on now. Come on. Oh, you're kidding me. That's a little better. It's like a campfire in the hand. It smells beautiful. It smells just like one. Only better with the blue Colorado sage, the Colorado blue-white sage, and sweetgrass, and it gives it something special. I'm going to begin. Still burning, but I'm going to begin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. When they catch, they don't want to go out lately. They're really, really... There we go. There's our true smudge. In Libra, this is for you. This is for you guys. Okay. Now that we've taken care of all that ceremony, we'll get right into the shuffle of the cards. Messages for Libra. This general monthly reading, June 2017. You're my first reading of the day, so I'm going to drop these cards a dozen times, I'm sure. It's almost like I have to get my hands warmed up. Right here already? Seriously, alright. These are your cards. They're ready. Very first card. And this is for the month of June. Your overall energy is the Five of Swords. Represents conflict. Your second card is the Seven of Wands. It represents endurance. This is your wealth, your health, your finances, and your wealth, sorry. Your third card, your hearth, your home, and everything close to you, love. Knight of Swords represents drama. Who needs drama? Don't need drama. Your fourth card. Are you kidding me? Your challenges for June. Well, if a card had to fall in the challenges spot, I suppose. It's Ten of Swords. Represents endings. And we're going to be looking for good endings, not bad endings. Your fifth and final card is your message from Spirit. It's the Queen of Wands. She represents passion. All right. When those 5 cards are exhausted of their meanings, I pull one significator from tarot. Very first card. 5 of Swords. Conflict. This is your overall energy. Libra, you're going to be feeling like, I'm hearing, you're going to be feeling like at every turn there's conflict. It's like, and it's not that like you're looking for conflict, but it's like, it's almost like there's something hanging in the air and you can't seem to get through a day without having 1 or 2 run-ins, butting heads with other people. And you know what? You're thinking, it isn't me. What's wrong with everybody? And you know what? You're right. It isn't you. It's just the way things are going down for you right now. It's going to be making you feel after a bit. I mean, you're going to go through a little spell like this through June, and you're going to be feeling quite battle-worn, tired, fed up with it, wanting to hide, wanting to pull away. Well, what is wrong with the world in the last, week or 2 or whatever it is? You're also going to suffer through somebody that you thought you could trust, somebody that you thought you knew really, really well, somebody you thought you clicked with and considered a friend, turns out is not a friend after all. They've been backstabbing you, saying things behind your back to other people, none of it favorable. They've been cruel, they've been unkind, and yet to your face, it's all good. But you've been tipped off. And this all comes from a place of jealousy, extreme jealousy from this person. Here's the funny part. They think that you're so wonderful, Libra, and everybody in your circle and in your life thinks you're just this wonderful person. This person's really jealous of that because they see it. They see what qualities you have, qualities that they don't, qualities they may have always wanted to have, and they've been envious of you to the point where it's pushing them to do these irresponsible things as if you would never find out that this was going on behind you. But you're going to be very hurt by this. It's going to wound your friendship as well. This could even interfere with your romantic side of your life a little bit. There could be interference in that department as well. It's just there's something wrong with the communications. I'm feeling for the first, at most, the first 3 weeks of June. There's just this I don't know what to call it, but communication problems, even within the family. Your family, hurtful oppositions, being unfairly ignored, being talked over, nobody's listening to you, and that's a big part of it. You're feeling like, what's going on? Why isn't anybody listening to me? What the heck is going on? The good side, it's a card of conflict. So the good side of this, there's going to be things, and I just heard you didn't even have a clue about this. Something's going to be rising to the top and coming to the forefront. Something that's existed a while now, you were completely 100% in the dark about. This is floating to the surface. It's going to be revealed. And you're going to have light bulb moments. Things from the last few weeks or the last few months are going to start clicking in and connecting to this. And it's like, that's why. No way. Now that makes sense. All these different things are going to be coming to you because this thing, whatever this, it's kind of like a secret was kept, in a sense. It was the elephant in the room and you didn't even see the elephant. 9 out of 10 times you didn't see anything. Once in a while you'd feel it in the atmosphere, something felt off. Oh, I wish it would come forth. But the good side is everything's out in the open. The advice of the card is you need to stand your ground in the face of any conflict right now. You don't need to respond or retaliate aggressively. The card's not saying to do that. But you do need to pull out a little bit more assertiveness, Libra, rather than retreat, because your first impulse is fight or flight, and yours is going to be, you're going to want to flight. You're going to want to fly off and get out of there. And the card is saying, don't do that. Tarot is saying, don't do that. You stand your ground. That'll come back to bite you if you don't. You're going to have to deal with it eventually. And you don't want to be seen running away from anybody, especially in a situation like this. Yeah, you got to show how strong you really are and bring your strength forward. Your keywords are opposition and arguments, some shame, a little bit of bullying going on, complete unfairness right across the board. But at the very end of it all, resilience. These things are not going to keep you down, but you needed them to be brought into the forefront. You need to pay attention when they come up. You've been forewarned. Put it that way. You've just been forewarned. 7 of Wands in your finances and your wealth sector. 7 of Wands, endurance. There could be, at this time, a dispute over property or property lines, border lines. Something is in dispute. This all comes down to monetary value, of course. And in the middle of all that, some of you are fighting other battles as well. You're fighting for a relationship to keep it together while trying to keep your integrity in check at the same time. And some of you are being very challenged in that area. Somebody is in any plans that are in the forefront for you right now, especially when it comes to making money, it's investments. Somebody is in direct resistance to any of your plans right now. They don't want you going through with them. They're trying to talk you otherwise. Somebody's going to question. Somebody's going to question your outline in your plan, and you're going to be feeling very defensive about it because they're going to put you on the defense about it. The advice of the card is communicate clearly. Try to negotiate. Take the higher moral ground if you have to. Don't lose your integrity over this. It's going to take, as the card says, endurance. It's going to take some endurance to get through and over these hurdles. You need to have courage and you need to stay very, very strong. If you do, you hold your ground and you hold it solid and tell yourself, nothing's going to move me from this. You'll be successful in the bigger picture. Your keywords are defense and resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. Okay? So somebody's trying to, the whole thing almost fits together. The dispute over territory or border lines or property lines. And then this plan that you had in place. And this plan in the bigger picture is to make more money for you. It's a money-making venture. Somebody is in direct resistance to it. So you're going to find some problems there. Okay. Your third card, your hearth, your home. Anything to do with love. Anything to do with your heart. It is a King of Swords. The Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. And he represents drama. And there's always a whirlwind of drama when this guy pops into the picture. So we're talking about drama at home. within the family structure, drama within your spousal relationships, we'll say. Confrontations, unexpected blocks. You didn't see what was coming, but all of a sudden there's these flipping things in your way. That's just how it feels. There's these flipping things in my way. Is anything else going to go wrong? Is anything else going to slow me down? That's the atmosphere. That's what I'm picking up on. This reading is so far roller coaster. You're not going to be bored in June, I'll tell you that. There's going to be an awful lot. Boredom is not going to be part of your vocabulary at all. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. You have to go through this, though. This is the way it has to play itself out. You just have to ride it out. There's no getting around all these things. There's going to be disruption, of course, with the blocks getting thrown away. There's going to be disruptions to any plans that you had ready to go. You're ready for takeoff, as they say. And all of a sudden, you know, they got the wheel locks back on and you're not going anywhere for a while. There's going to be a sense of insecurity within your romantic relationships and arguments as well at this time. There's little to be done about all this upheaval. You can't do much of anything about. You can't control it. You can't ring it in. You can't rein it in. You can't physically block it. There's nothing you can do. But other than you're almost going to feel like you're one of those punching bags, the ones that kids use that sit on the floor and they're inflatable and they bounce back. That's what you're going to feel like, that toy, like you're just getting hit and hit in this way and that way, and you never really you can't knock these things on their back because they always come back up. Well, that's you, and you have to remember that. And even if you get knocked back, you're going to come back straight again and be upright again. That's your resilience. Here we go again with something coming forward. It could be because you've been sensing some friction in the energy around you. Something didn't quite, the plans were perfect. You got the go-ahead green lights right across the board. But something felt off. Something. You could smell it. Something wasn't right. That's all going to come to the surface as the previous card I brought to your attention as well. It's connected with that. There's some things that are going to be uncovered, things that you didn't even know about, completely innocent of. Once you realize that, you're going to feel better. You're going to go, there goes that. Now that feeling's gone. This was it. This is what was wrong. I could sense something. You listen to your intuition. When if it smells like a fish and it looks like a fish, then it's a fish. It's just that simple. So when things smell a little fishy, listen to your intuition. The advice of this card, if at all possible, go out of your way to avoid any drama. If your intuition's singing, it's like approaching your boss knowing he's having a bad day, but you do it anyway. It's not going to work out well for you at the end of that little togetherness. That's not going to. You got to use your common sense and intellect. Try to read everything out before you approach everything, anything, and anyone. But within the family, there's just this whatever this is, and you can blame the planets. Hell, I do. It's like something else is going on around you, and you're caught in the middle, and you're just an innocent victim, is what it feels like to you. So you can't take it personally. Don't take all these things. You're not being attacked by spirits or anything like that, or by the energies, or by the universe. That isn't what's going on. You just keep putting yourself into the wrong place at the right time. Stuff starts happening and you're there. Your keywords are battle and confrontation, stress, unstoppable force, manipulation, immaturity, and instability. Well, watch the romantic relationships. Tread very carefully, whether you're married or whether you're not. You're just dating, boyfriend, girlfriend. It doesn't matter what you're related. If it's romantic bound, be very careful and tread very lightly till this period passes, and then it should be okay. Because I'm hearing what would be nothing, an issue that would be really not that bad, and nothing before, all of a sudden is a great big deal, and you don't want that. Because that could blow everything out of proportion, and you'll be trying to fix that 2 or 3 months down the road. You'll be tied up with that. Your challenges for the month are the Ten of Swords. It's all about endings. This is the final card in tarot. This is the summing up of all. is what it is. That's what this card brings, the summing up. There's going to be an ending. I'm feeling sad. There's going to be some drama, as in broken hearts and some tears. These are emotional challenges that you're going to have to deal with in June. You're either going to feel one or two things when you find out the reality of a situation. Shock or relief. For some, both. Shock. And then followed by this inexplicable feeling of relief, because I'm feeling this was the last thing you wanted had to happen. Like a breakup, a separation. If somebody hasn't been true. But the relationship was intense. It took a lot out of you. But there was so much love there. There was a bond or a connection of some kind, but it wasn't for you, Libra. It was not for you, despite what you felt. So something's going to happen. And there's going to be a sense of shock, just like thump, slap in the face. You're going to find something out. And then there's going to be this quiet sense of relief that follows it. Heartbroken as you are, you know this, subconsciously, the little voices. This needed to happen. This is the best thing that could ever happen. Now you need to let go and you need to move on. They weren't good for you in the bigger picture. They were not somebody that was healthy for you. They weren't good for you. Despite the feelings, maybe just now wasn't the time, but there's a sense of betrayal and complete shock. And you'll be saying, did I even know you? I thought I knew you so well. I don't know you at all. And these things do happen. I'm feeling very emotional about this. I feel like I could start weeping because I'm feeling the broken heart. I'm feeling the shatter of love. It's falling into a tiny million little pieces around you. I'm feeling that very strongly for some of you. Here's the thing. You're going to see the reality of the situation. And you're going to know all along your gut was saying that this relationship could not grow. It wasn't going to grow. And it didn't. You decided, I'll take it one day at a time. I'll see what manifests. And I'll love the good moments with this person because they make me feel so good. Because that's what being in love is all about. When you fall in love, what makes you so happy and content and gives you the warm fuzzies, it's how the other person makes you feel about you. That's what it's all about. Yeah. However unwanted this card, when it shows up, Libra, it shows the truth of a situation, and it helps you to see what needs to be released out of your life. And some things, this is kind of like the death card in a way. It will take, and in my deck, it's the vortex. But what it has to remove something, take something away from you, in order to make room for something that's due time for it to come in and take its place. And that's the way it's going to go down. We could wish it would go down with a little less pain involved. But it is what it is, and it happened the way it happened for a reason. Lessons learned. You've got a good heart, Libra. You've got a good head on your shoulders, Libra. Don't let this destroy you. Don't let this rip you down. Don't let it tear you down. Allow yourself to feel the pain of the breakup, of the separation, of the betrayal. Allow yourself to feel it. Feel it. Cry it out. Take a few days, take a few weeks, whatever. And then pick yourself up and say, all right, enough is enough. And you're going to feel like I wasted enough time. You're going to feel like time wasted all of a sudden. That's where you're going to find yourself. That's going to be your driving force behind getting back up on your feet and moving forward again. No more time wasted here. Remember this. There's somebody else out there for you. There always is. But you're not going to get it if you lock yourself away from the world. So don't lock yourself away. Put yourself out there. The advice, though, for this relationship, this is real strong on one relationship. This is for some of you. The advice is to walk away and let it go. Don't fight back. Don't retaliate. Don't dump everything out. Don't spew forth the hurt, the pain, the anger, and the hate, because you're going to hate what's happened to you. Don't even go there. Just walk away from it quietly. Quietly walk away. Let it go. Focus on your present and let go of your past. Your keywords are completion, release, drama, transformation, truth, victimhood, and shock. It's going to be, Libra, you've got a really, your month. And now I'm getting into the message from Spirit. So here we go. Queen of Wands, she represents passion. All right. Boys, oh boys. Sometimes I'm not a drinker, but tea just doesn't cut it sometimes. So this is your message from Spirit. There could be somebody in your life that you know that fits this description, or this could be somebody you're about to meet, or this could just be an energy that's being brought forth from Spirit as well. When this card shows up, if we see her as a single entity, she's very passionate, she's very dynamic, she's very, very talkative, she walks the talk. Whatever she says, she backs up. She's all about action. She leads by example. She inspires others through her beliefs and her own works, and wants others to fulfill their potential. She sees good and talent in everybody. She sees good in everything. She's extremely optimistic, but very much a realist at the same time. When this energy comes in, if it enters into a relationship, the relationship, she speaks to the heart, and communication is extremely vital. And there can be a sense of frustration for those of you not wanting to deal with this opportunity, because this is an opportunity. That's what I just heard. To open up to somebody else, to open up and let them know how you really feel, what you're really, really thinking. It doesn't have to be an agreement, but this is an opportunity coming up for some of you to spill forth what you're really thinking and what you're really feeling, because you're holding some things in that need to come out. This energy here is going to give you the perfect moment. You know what? If you let it pass by, that's your own fault. You're going to know it when the moment hits. Now's the time. Now's a good time to bring this up. You're going to hear that. And if you go, no, I don't think I will, there'll be a price to pay for that down the road. And you'll see it. It's going to slap you right in the head. Down the road, you'll be going, I should have spoke up when I had the flipping opportunity. Now what am I going to do? It's one of these things. This card is here to tell you it is now time to explore your own passions. And this needing to spell forth something, it's a very passionate situation. Don't be afraid to speak up. The advice of the card, explore that passion, Libra. Explore the passion. Your message from Spirit. Your passion is your gift. Explore it, use it, utilize it. Be grateful for it. Look to unconventional people. Go to new places and look for inspiration. You'll always find it that way by just change of scenery. And follow your intuition at this time as well. Your keywords are enthusiasm, leadership, creativity, intuition, strength, relationships, and integrity. And that is your 5-card spread for the month of June, Libra. And let's hop right into your significator. Could we have one significator for this 5-card spread, please? For the sign of Libra, for this general monthly reading for the month of June 2017. We thank you for this. Thank you. Nope, that wasn't it. Try it again. Try it again. Play it again, Sam. For heaven's sakes, come on. They don't want to cooperate. They've got to feel right. They don't feel right. You must be delivering one heck of a message. That's all I can say. You put me through this. I fight with my cards all the time. I fight with my pendulum. The pendulum really teases me off at times. I got a brand new one too, and I've been having fun with it. It's another amethyst, but it's nice. The owners of IntuitiveCandles.com came by for a visit, and she pulled out this little purple satchel. And out of the satchel, she pulled out this beautiful, just to show you guys, amethyst pendulum. I absolutely love it. All right. Okay, these are your cards. Here we go. One cut. Yes, sir. One flip. What do we got? Knight of Wands. I like this card. I like the artistry. And there's the Knight of Wands. There's a Knight of Action, if I ever seen one. It's very, very... Yeah, there's a man on a mission. So's that horse. The horse is carrying him through. You guys know the drill. My book. The Knight of Wands signifies a departure from challenge. Isn't that a sense of relief? I'm feeling this towards the end of your month. He's unsure of commitment, and he cannot confront his own feelings. Now, what did we just cover here? 2 cards back about, or the last card, not being able to bring forth what you need to bring forth. This is being reemphasized. So this is important, Libra. This is very important. All that stuff about being given an opportunity to have your say, to spell forth all that weight that's been on you in your head, on your chest, and in your heart, things that you've been needing to say, and have been wanting, you're given the opportunity, and if you let it pass you by, this is being reemphasized. You got some thinking to do. You just cannot confront your own feelings. In positive terms, this card indicates that one may have escaped difficulties. Oh, let me read this again. The Knight of Wands is here to signify departure from challenge. He's unsure of commitment and cannot confront his own feelings. And in positive terms, this card indicates that one may have escaped difficulties. For those of you that applies to, aren't you the lucky ducks? I'm not adding any more to that. That's all there was to be said. That's all she wrote, as they say. Well, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it meant something to you. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you took something from it. And I hope it helps you a little bit down the road. Most of all, I hope you did enjoy it. To my subscribers, thank you very much. Your support means an awful lot. It really, really does. Wouldn't be here without you guys, that's for sure. And I'd like to thank all my subs and members in the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and you're all welcome to join us there as well. If you like this reading, and if you'd like a specific reading that is just for you, and it's private, I do offer that service. The information for that is found down below this video window. In the More area, click the little buttons. You see the little 3 buttons. Click that. It'll drop open. Read through, grab my email, and ship me off an email, and we'll get something set up for you. Bay of Fundy Fortunes can be found in Facebook, on YouTube, and also Blogspot, Google, and Twitter as well. And for right now, I'm going to say goodbye and good night. I wish you the very best in June. Try to stay ahead of things, stay on top of things, and wring as much good stuff out of the month of June as you can. Also, come back next week. We'll be starting the weeklies, and we're going to follow the month to see how it unfolds by getting into the weeklies as well. So for now, you either find me right here most of the time. The other part of the time, I'm walking down below on the beach along the water's edge that hold the largest, mightiest tides on the whole planet. The beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. And you can always find me in that realm because I'm a high tide junkie and I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much and good night.